how's spring ball for you so far?
Spring ball's been going good for me so far. Just kind of taking in the role as the starter or the one guy, and just having to lead the younger guys. I'm just loving it in spring ball. There's nothing like it, creating that bond with your teammates and just balling out.
And you're a 2021 recruiting class.
I am, yeah.
So how many guys class are left?
We sometimes like to count because it's kind of crazy to look at. I think it's usually around five or seven. Five are left in that class. Yeah.
So when there's changes going around, guys that you came in with are kind of leaving. What were you thinking during that time?
There's always two ways it could go. You could always go to the transfer portal. Coach Fish wasn't that coaching staff wasn't the coaching staff that recruited us originally, but it goes two ways. You can either go to the transfer portal or you can buy in, and obviously a lot of guys decide to go in the transfer portal and not buy in, and that just wasn't what I was going to do. I was dedicated to what Coach Fish was saying, and I believed him from the jump, and it just turned out great for me.
And what was your primary recruiter?
It was he is the LA substitute. Dang, I'm blanking on his name right now. I'm sorry. He's the LA special teams coordinator, though.
Okay.
LA Rams, yeah.
So you signed before Fish retired,
Yeah, with
right?
Sumlin.
So, you signed, you don't know what the coaching staff is.
Yeah.
So what was your mindset then?
It was a little nervous at first because it's never a good thing to come into. But I didn't doubt that Coach Fish was going to be a great coach, and I saw the coaches he was bringing. Chuck Cecil, he had Don Brown. You just see what he was building, and at that point, I was committed to Arizona. Once I commit to something, I'm all in.
What was it about Coach Fish that won you over besides the coaching that he brought in Sam himself?
You restate that at the beginning.
Besides the coaches that he brought in, but what was it about Coach Fish himself that won you over?
I always say he's a businessman. Coach Fish is, great at getting guys to, listen to what he's saying and buy in. And just him personally, you can have a conversation with him, and it could be supposed to be a 5-minute conversation, but it can turn into an hour. He's just easy to talk to, and just someone you want to. He's been in the NFL. He's been around some great guys. So, why wouldn't you want that to be your head coach?
Where do you think you've come the furthest as a player?
I would say definitely probably my leadership, and also just trying to be more than just a box safety. Coach Keenan is really stretching on the DBs being more than just a field corner or a boundary safety, or a box safety. He wants us to be versatile. So I say trying to grow in every part of my game.
You're going to be taking over CY's position, right? So what did you take away from a guy like that over the last couple of years?
CY, it's actually funny. He's from back home. I'm from Katy, Texas, and he's from Houston, Texas. So it's about 30 minutes from each other. So when I came here, I kind of looked up to him as like a big brother, and I knew him before I came here. And being behind him really showed me the steps and what it took. And it's a whole lot more of especially in the Pac-12, it's a lot more open set. So you can't just be man on a tight end all the time. You got to be able to run and CY he has speed. So he showed me what it takes. Yeah.
Last question. Then what do you think of how the defense is going along?
I love it. I think the defense is coming around. We're communicating a lot better. You see each other buying in. The connection on the field, it's just a lot better than it was last year. Not knocking on last year, but we're just growing in the way we should be, and it's just going in a great direction.
Okay, that's our